did yesterday. He pulled cards.
Whoa, really? I know, I saw Radley. Hello, everyone. I see that we're live.
We're live. We're live. We're live. If you're here, let us know that you're here and say hello in the comments.
Yeah, say hello.
You know where the comments are, right?
Move my thing so I can see the comments.
Okay.
There we go. Hello, everyone. Good to see you.
I can see. I don't know that anybody's here yet. Hello.
That's okay.
I'm going to check to make sure that we are definitely live. If you're here with us, would you please say hello? Say hello in the comments.
Hello.
So we know that you're here.
Yes, Brooke's here. Jacqueline's here. Penny's here. I love, 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 love. Michelle. Good to see you guys.
Oh, there we go.
Yes. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh my gosh.
It's a party. Michelle James O'Neill. Isn't Michelle from Australia? How do I know Michelle?
Michelle is from Australia.
I know you, Michelle.
Hi, CYL.
Yes. And
she's from CYL.
Has she been to CYL? That's how. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Bobby, my friend Bobby from Lilydale.
Hello, Bobby. Tell us, Lisa.
Okay, so guys.
Why do you have red glittered shoes? Please.
Oh, I have red glitter shoes. Turin. All right, so I have red glitter shoes because I'm in the tail end of a tornado right now. We have had a big tornado. We had all of these sirens going off.
Oh, serious? The sirens really go off?
No, the sirens went off. You know,
okay, that's the scariest thing in the world when they do that.
So sirens were going off. Chris is in Africa as we speak, so Chris isn't even here. What? And I'm like, yes, you're right, Brooke. There's no place like home. And so here I am with this t-shirt I bought the other day. Okay, because guys, I live in Kansas, but
Kansas.
From the desk of Toto. Dear Dorothy, hate Oz. Took the shoes. Find your own way home. Toto. So
that's a scream.
If I drop my internet, it's because I'm in the tail end of a tornado, and it's awful outside. We've got building work, and so I had to bring everything out from inside, from outside in, and everything. So yeah, it was crazy.
I think wind and tornadoes and tornado storms like that—they're really scary.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was sitting there downstairs. We have a safe room. And I was sitting downstairs with the dogs near the safe room. I wasn't in it. And I was like, oh, come on, Lisa. Pull up your big girl panties. It's just a bit of wind. A little bit of wind and everything. And I watched everything just fly across my window. And in my head, I'm thinking, all I'm worried about is this trampoline at the top behind my house.
Oh, my God.
So it's actually really, really funny. Yeah,
oh my God. How many of you? So we can see all your comments. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
We can see that you're there. BJ's there. Linnea's there. Kathy's there. Okay, everybody's there. How many of you have been in really like massive, scary tornado windstorms? Anybody out there? Everybody? I've been in haboobs. We get haboobs, but we don't get like that scary, like wind scares me.
I know.
Anybody get scared by storms and the wind? Like rain doesn't, but sometimes loud thunder does. Oh, Kathy Small.
Hi, Kathy Small. Good to see you. Not really in PA. Yeah, we have it. My dogs, thankfully, George can't even hear right now. So he's like, is asleep over here. Was like, I don't care, Mom. He even went and slept by the window when it was all going on. I was like, dude, what are you doing? He was like, I'm sleeping. Yeah.
Okay, Donna's saying, yes, Texas has been horrible. Takes earthquake over tornado. I don't know about that, Kathy, because I've been in earthquakes when I lived in LA, and they're pretty damn scary. They were really scary. You are the best, Lisa. Yay! Let's hear it for
Lisa! Yay!
Yeah. I was a child. Yeah, they're scary. I think tornadoes.
I know. And it actually happened. We were about where we live, you know, it actually landed. It actually hit the ground about 2 miles outside of base. Ooh. So we're within a 5-mile radius. And I was like, oh God.
Yeah, and then Chris is someplace else, and
Chris is sunning himself in Africa, you know, having a great time, doing whatever he is. So, yeah, it's crazy. But anyway,
doing? He's making sure that all like is safe in Africa right
Oh
now.
yeah, he's making sure that Africa's
So
safe.
good.
What about his wife in Kansas?
He left his wife in Kansas with all of the other people on the wherever you are.
Gosh, it's so funny. Anyway, good to see you guys. So that's if my internet goes down, that's the reason why. I'm going to click my heels and go. I'm coming to Arizona.
Exactly. Come and stay with when Chris leaves. You can come and hang out with us. It's very hot here. We have the heat right now, which is obnoxious. But it's all good. Yes. So hello, everybody. So we're going to talk about several things today, but one of the things that I just want to mention before we get started on our fun conversation is that Lisa is going to be appearing at this year's Celebrate Your Life Skamania retreat. How many of you have ever heard of Celebrate Your Life? Anybody? Lisa has. I know BJ has. I know Michelle has. Okay, so we're going to be doing a Celebrate Your Life event. For those who have never been to one, you don't know what it is. It's a big gathering, a spiritual, amazing, fabulous gathering of the greatest spiritual teachers ever out there in the world. So at this particular event, it's Lisa, Radleigh Valentine, Colette Baron Reed, John Holland, and Dougal Fraser. And if you're interested in it, oh, it's awesome. See, Michelle.
So
Yes.
you know what's funny?
Oh my God.
Oh, Kim
Really going.
I love him. Okay, so it's so funny because it is like a big spiritual party, okay? But in a big spiritual party in such a great way. And I want you to know, people go, oh, it's this party. No, we have a lot of fun. All right. And normally, sometimes at the party, I end up taking the party over.
Kathleen,
Yeah.
that's right. Kathleen was there.
Oh, yay!
So it's what it is that it's, oops, hold on a second. One moment, please. What did I do? So the event has intensive workshops. Lisa's going to be doing an opening ceremony. It takes place at Skamania Lodge, which is 45 minutes from Portland, Oregon International Airport. But it's on like 100 acres of this gorgeous wooded area. It overlooks the Columbia River Gorge. People fly in from all over the world to attend this particular retreat that we do because it is truly the perfect grown-up, kid-like, okay, so it's grown-up and kid-like spiritual adventure consciousness camp-like retreat ever created. I've been doing this 27 and a half years, and all I can tell you is that this has become my #1 favorite program to do because the transformation that happens in the space, because of the activities that we do, because of the amazing teachers we brought together. This year's theme with the lineup we have is Mystics, Miracles, and Magic.
Mystics, Miracles, and Magic. I love it.
I know. And Lisa's going to be teaching all about tuning into the messages that your spirit guides and your ancestors have for you. And so I want to talk a little bit about that. So you chose a really different topic this time to talk about, and I'm really excited.
I know. And you know what? A lot of people know me for dead people. Okay, let's face it. They know me as a medium, but I love tapping into our spirit guides, and I love working with our guides, and I love looking at how our guides work with us, and I love looking at how our intuition works along with our guides, and how we can tap in to make sure that we're on the right track. And everybody has a spirit guide. And this is what I want everybody to realize is that we've all got spirit guides. And if you listen to them, they make life easy. They make life easy for us. So I think it's really powerful that if we can tap into our guides, and there's a whole hierarchy of guides that we can work in. And I work with trance, and we do a lot of different altered states of consciousness. So there'll be deep meditations to get into. This is powerful stuff. I'm excited.
I know. So what does it mean? So let's talk about like tuning into your spirit guides. And by the way, somebody asked what date it is. It is August 4th through the 7th. So it's August 4th through 7th. And it's an all-inclusive in terms of we feed you. There's activities, there's the workshops, there's being in Skamania, there's morning wake-up sessions of Qigong, and there's also going to be Elias Patras is going to lead us in a manifestation movement meditation. So how do we know when we're really getting messages from our spirit guides? How do we know when it's really truth or it's really our heads like making it up?
Okay, so That's a really good question. Okay, so how do we know it's our spirit guides? So first of all, it's a feeling. So we have to learn to connect in with our guides. Now, when we are thinking it and overthinking it, what we tend to do is we tend to wait and we tend to question, and then what we do is we're like, oh, I'm feeling, I'm not sure. And so when we start to question things, so what we actually have to do is put trust in our intuition and put trust in our guides, because it's almost very one of the same thing. It's only when you get deeper into the energy and start unraveling the depths of the energy that you start recognizing, oh, that's my guide, that's my intuition. So I'm going to really encourage people to want to work with their intuition, to actually tap into their guides, to get communication with their guides. And what I'm going to also do is I'm going to give them, anyone who comes to my workshop, I'm going to give them meditations to go home with to continue their journey with their guide. Because there are so many different meditations. You can't just do it once. You have to keep doing it, do it to keep that it's almost like a muscle. You have to keep practicing, because it's like
open, right?
Yeah, it's like, Liz, you didn't I mean, I'm not saying you didn't trust me, but we had a very different relationship the first time we met, and now you're a really good friend to me. It's like you got to learn to trust these guides as they start coming in. So the guides have to trust you. You have to trust meditation. I'm reading what Kim said. You have to trust the guides. So it's like when you trust your guides, you're going to start building up that communication. And so really it's understanding what their role is, because every guide has a different role as well. And that's a whole topic in itself, which I'll be covering at the workshop.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
And when you talk about ancestors.
Yes.
Okay, talk to me, like, because when I think ancestors, are you talking about like my lineage ancestors, like my great, 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 great grandfather? Or are you talking about ancestors in terms of like Native American spirit and like help me to understand that. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Let me help you understand this. So when we talk about great, 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 okay, I always work on the understanding, and I've been working very, very much with a woman who always talks about healing 7 generations behind and 7 generations ahead. So when we heal ourselves, what we're doing is we're healing our old trauma, our old wounds, our old narrative that we've been telling ourselves. But then as we work ahead, now where we are at and we're learning the work, we're then, like the ripple effect, healing the generations ahead of us. So what we're doing is we're tapping into those generations. So those spirit guides, let's say general, and I've got chills as I talk about this.
I know, I just got goosebumps.
Yeah. So these general guides, or these guides that we're working with, could absolutely be your great grandfather from 4 generations back. However, there's also a very, very strong connection to native, to elders, to people in this energy. And so we're going to be tapping into the elders, the other realms, so the higher energy. So therefore we're going to be connecting with that council of elders, which could be Native American, they could be Aboriginal, they could be any form. And I think this is important to realize. It's not just your loved ones. There's a whole ancestral area that we're going to tap into, and it's huge. So when we can be healed in this space and work with our guides and listen to our intuition, we are technically healing 7 generations behind and 7 generations ahead, based on our decisions of where we're at right now and how we choose to move forward in our life.
That is so powerful. I mean, it's so, and I've never experienced you doing this. So I'm super excited. I mean, you and I have talked a lot about Indigenous culture. We've talked a lot about your skill set in doing like shaman work, all of that, which is so powerful. I'm so excited for you to do this at the Skamania retreat. I really am. But I just want to echo something when you talked about like the future generations. One of the things that I realized, so I have a background of unhealthy relationships, you know, with my mom, and then my older sister, and then unhealthy love relationships, like marriages, and falling in love with the same kind of schmuck. Oh, can I say schmuck?
Yeah.
So you got to over and over and over and over again. And then when my sister and her girls, my sister has 3 daughters, they were moving from Stockholm to Arizona to back to the United States. And I thought to myself, I have to get my shit together, and I've got to really, really break the cycle, because I was in dysfunctional dating hell. And I knew I had to break the cycle So these young women who were going to be living near me now had a better example to see what healthy relationships look like.
Exactly.
And that was one of the inspirations for me to get my own shit together, to really figure out what it takes to get into a healthy marriage, to get into a healthy relationship. Because I don't have children of my own. I really wanted to make sure that my nieces saw that.
And that's exactly what you're doing. And Penny actually said it. If you have no children, so who are you healing the future generations?
Oh,
well,
my sisters, yeah.
Yeah, but you're touching people every single day. So you're touching people who you work with, you're working with work colleagues, the people that you're interacting with in the store, the people who you're connecting with. You're actually connecting with so many different people, and the impact that you have just turning up in someone's life, the energy that you are bringing into the world is going to have an impact on the person that you're meeting. So you're not only dealing with your own lineage, you're dealing with other people's lineage, and it's huge. So we actually have to turn up as the best version of ourselves to impact other people. I mean, it's massive when we look at it.
It really is.
You know,
but I never thought of it that way consciously. The minute you said that, it was like, oh, that's why I did that.
Yeah.
And so the moral of the story is yes, I did meet a wonderful man. I did break my own dysfunctional cycle, and we've been married now for many, many years. But my nieces get to see that now.
Yeah.
My nieces and my nephew, because my nephew had on my cousin's, he's actually my cousin, but he calls me Aunt Liz. So my cousin's son, who saw dysfunctional relationships in his life also, now gets to look at, oh, there are healthy marriages in our family.
Okay.
And one of the things that I did, Penny, just so you know this, one of the things that I did when I was creating a healthy relationship, I didn't really have anything to draw from my own family. So I drew from all of my friends who had really good relationships. Like I have friends, Susan and Nikki, who have this beautiful relationship. So I drew in parts of that, of what to embody of what I wanted in a partnership, or, you know, whatever it is that you're working on, even if it's career or if it's money or if it's abundance, you know, spirituality. I love what you said, being the best that you can for future generations. And it could be extended family. It doesn't have to be children.
And I also want to add this, is that sometimes people are not going to listen to you. You know, my son is 23, and it's only taken him till now that he has finally gone, oh, Mom, I can be a psychic. I'm a bit intuitive. I'm like, you think? You know, and he's like, what? And everyone around him is like, did you know your mom is like world-renowned psychic medium, Lisa Williams? He's like, yeah, but she's just my mom. But now all of a sudden he had this awakening, and now he's stepping into it, and now he's and all of these things that are happening to him, it's quite incredible, Liz. So he was very, very deep in his own like depression, his trauma, his woe is me. Right. And I got him to work with his guides. I got him to work with his intuition. I got him to move forward. And now he's in Spain with my parents. I've shipped him off to the UK and Spain for like 28 days. All of these things are lined up. As he started to, you know, move towards Spain, he wanted to do MMA, which is, you know, mixed martial arts. And he's a big Muay Thai fighter, and martial arts in Thailand. And he's like, Mom, this is crazy. I can't believe, no. And then he's getting on the plane with this world champion Muay Thai fighter. And I'm like,
no,
that's fine. And he's like, oh my God, but seriously, this is now starting to work for him. So now he's starting to listen to his intuition. And he's like, I don't know whether it's a guide or I don't know whether it's my ancestors. I don't care what it is. You're listening. And that's actually step number one. You're listening to your guides, you're listening to the inner voice, you're listening to the language that you're being told. And now you're showing up. Because things are starting to align for you, suddenly you go, I gotta show up now. I gotta make an effort. And the more things that start moving, the more you step up. And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, you're showing up for generations. You're going to tell this story to another person, another person, another person. There's all of this that goes on. So what we're doing consciously, we're healing ourselves, but unconsciously, we're healing humanity, because we are just the ripple effect.
And that's I'm going to jump in just for a second, because I'm going to do just you guys, I need to just share with you about this event that Lisa's going to be teaching all this. And this is an in-person program. This is not live stream. This is not online. All the online programs are fantastic. And there's nothing like being together in person. So she's going to be teaching this. And let me go ahead. I'm going to share with you. I'm just going to share a little bit about, let's see if I can share my screen here successfully and share with you about this program so you can better understand it. It is the Celebrate Your Life Skamania Retreat. The topic of this year's retreat is Mystics, Miracles, and Magic. And let me tell you, there's nothing like coming together in community, of leaving your everyday life and coming and stepping in this bubble and learning and experiencing from all of these fantastic, powerful teachers that will be there with us. So it's August 4th through the 7th. It takes place at Skamania Lodge, which is gorgeous. It is 45 minutes from Portland, Oregon International Airport. We've got a shuttle service. You can just pay a few dollars and get to the hotel. You don't need a car. You just get there. This is actually the view.
It is. It's beautiful.
It overlooks the Columbia River Gorge. It is absolutely breathtaking. What we'll be covering is angels, spirit world communication. Colette Baron-Reid is going to be doing something on past lives, automatic writing, color healing, channeling, connection to the divine, everything that Lisa just shared about ancestors and spirit guides. Included in the retreat, we've got all these beautiful adventure activities. I'm flying in an equine healing specialist. She is going to do a healing session with the horses. We're actually going to have horses there. So if that's something you'd like to do, you can also take a gentle hike or do zip lining. We have all these activities in between the workshop sessions that you get to choose from to be able to like just expand. Like, I don't know. The activities just do something, being in nature and just expanding your awareness and stepping into your courage. But here are the amazing teachers that will be there. So it's John Holland, it's Lisa Williams, Radleigh Valentine, Colette Baron-Reid, Dougal Fraser. It is truly, let me see if I can scroll down to some more pictures that just to give you guys an idea of what it looks like. Do I have more pictures on here? I have to have more pictures. Here we go.
Oh my God, it's beautiful.
This is it. This is it right here. So here's the lodge. And as you sit right out here on these gorgeous Adirondack chairs, you overlook and you can just gaze at the Columbia River Gorge. It is just beautiful. So if you are truly ready to, I guess, step out of your everyday life and step into a bubble of community, of learning, of just, it's just such a special, special retreat. And again, I've been doing this for 27 and a half years. This is my all-time favorite. It's the perfect retreat.
You know, it's beautiful. I remember going and I went, oh my gosh, this is unbelievable. And do you remember that hike? Oh, yay. That's fabulous. We did hikes last time. You went all up in the, you went rope climbing, or what is that thing?
Oh, we did zip lining, and we also have the aerial park. That obstacle course in the aerial park is, listen, Chris is coming with you this year. He has to do that with Jeff.
I don't know whether he will. I don't know. He might not. I'm just looking at my schedule. Because I think
you guys loved it. You took your motorcycle and drove all up and down.
We did. Yeah, we did.
Beautiful. Yeah, it is beautiful.
I don't know. He might come.
And we'll be doing kayaking. I take kayaking. So it's a combination of like just fun adventure, playful activities combined with intensive workshop sessions, great food. I helped the chef and I designed the menus. She's a fantastic chef. I love her.
Wow.
Gluten-free, vegan, as well as anybody who eats meat. What is this about? Louise, come be with us at this amazing retreat. That's what it's about.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
come and be with us.
yes, the website is skamania.celebrateyourlife.com. Here we go. I went ahead and put that on there. So you don't have to put a www. So it's just skamania.celebrateyourlife.com. And I can promise you it'll be the best retreat experience you've ever experienced.
Yeah.
Jennifer, all the information is on the website. It is amazing. It is like heaven. It is.
It really is.
I'm not just saying that. And it's my birthday weekend.
It is your birthday. Actually, it's my husband's birthday week.
This is the 9th, is it? Or the 8th?
This is the 9th. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to be home by then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And my husband I'm the 7th. Chris is the 9th. And my husband, Jeff, is the 10th.
That's right. I know that we're all yeah.
I know.
It's just about having Leos in my life like this.
I
know, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so if you decide to come, which I hope you do, you are really going to have the time of your life. It's like summer camp meets spiritual consciousness retreat and dancing. We're going to have a dinner dance party because it's my birthday. And so I'm going to throw a dinner dance party.
I love it. I just want to say about this, guys, because, and if you've never done this, okay, one of the things that I notice is it's about bringing community together. It's, if you are like, oh my God, I haven't got a friend to go with, or I don't want to go on my own, I'm going to say, look, spirits are coming near me because I've got itchy nose, but I'm going to say, come, because truly you will meet your new best friend there. You will meet somebody there that you will connect with for the rest of your life, because these events do that. I've had people who will literally connect and they're like, oh my God, I met my soulmate here. And I don't know how it happens, and it always happens in my world, where people meet and you become a tight group. So trust us, just come along. Don't even think about it. You're going to meet someone who's just going to be like the person in your life. You'll be surprised.
Do me a favor. Go to the website. I want all of you, just when we're done here, go to the website. Scroll through it. There's a video on there that was actually taken at the Skamania retreat with real live attendees. Watch the video. It's about 3.5 minutes, and then tune in and really see if you get a resounding yes, figure out a way to make it happen. Figure out a way to make it to be there. It is one of the most extraordinary programs, and it's not about me creating it. I'm telling you, this dropped into my lap. It was like God just said to me, here's this amazing space.
How did you find it?
Well, okay, here's how we found it. This was many, many years ago. And we were supposed to do an event in Seattle, Washington. And I had all the speakers lined up. I had everybody signed, like everyone was signed to be there. And when I went to sign the contract for the hotel, I wasn't comfortable with it. And I said to my event coordinator at the time, it just doesn't feel right. I don't want to go to Seattle. Something about this contract is not working for me. Find me another place. And so we went on the internet. We started looking at all these places, and we found this place, Skamania Lodge.
Wow.
And so we went up there. We flew up there for a site visit, and it was unbelievable. I mean, it was love at first sight.
Wow.
And that doesn't happen to me because I visit lots of different venues, and if it doesn't feel right, I will not do it. If it doesn't have that energy, if it doesn't have something about it that lends itself to the program that we're creating and the love and the joy that we're creating, I'm not going to do it. And this one was an immediate yes. And that was in 2017. And so we've been doing an event there since then, but this is the first time that we've done this theme, the mystics, miracles, and magic, because it's magical up there.
Oh, it is.
You've been up there when we had speakers. Yeah.
Well, so the opening for it, right? So we're going to do Liz asked me to do the opening. So I'm doing opening ceremony.
Until right now, it's just been a secret.
But screw that. So for opening ceremony, I have got the best plan for you to set the intention. It is going to be absolutely stunning. Liz has seen my vision, haven't you?
Yes.
You've seen my vision.
Well, the minute you started telling me this, it was like I was full body goosebumps. It's like, oh my God, we have to do this.
Right. We are going to have, it's going to be like, Under the Stars. Yes. And It's going to be beautiful. It is
Yes.
going to be incredible. It is going to be a sacred ceremony. I'm going to make it so sacred, so mystical. And we're going to come in and I've got chills as I talk about it. We're going to start with the energy. We're all going to set intentions. And that is going to be the energy that's going to ride through the whole event. Just saying.
Boom. Mic drop, you guys.
Oh my God, I can't wait. Was I not supposed to say that?
Well, no, you were supposed to say it. Absolutely. We hadn't like put the period on the end of the sentence of it, but yes, we're doing it.
Okay, well, we are now.
We're doing it. We're definitely doing that. It's gonna be magic.
Oh my gosh.
I know. All right, everyone. So that's it for today. Did you have anything else you want to share? Do you want to pull a couple cards?
We can pull a couple of cards. My cards are over there. So you pull them, I'll read them.
Okay, I'm going to pull cards and Lisa's going to read it. All right. So This is what I did this with Radley Valentine yesterday. And he just went through and said, okay, this person is getting a reading. So I'm going to pull a card. And can I pull a card? I'm going to pull a card for Michelle. What do you think?
Michelle Janes?
Michelle Jane is
Ooh, I know Michelle.
I know we know Michelle.
I'd love to see what card comes out for her.
Okay, you ready?
Yep. Okay. So Michelle, this is all about making sure the communication is set. You actually are on a whirlwind of a roller coaster right now. There's a lot of change. There's a lot of movement. What's happening for you is that you are do not allow people to dictate in your life on what you should, would, could do. This is really about you. Thank you. I've just been told, stay in your lane, know which way you've got to go, and trust the whole process. You know exactly who's with you. You know, we know your husband's with you. We know exactly that. But you have got to trust this whole process, because your next few months are going to be absolutely outstanding and magical.
That's right. Michelle's husband passed.
Mm-hmm.
I remember seeing that. Okay. Michelle, come be with us in August if you can.
But there's a new relationship, I believe.
Ooh, okay. All right. So Kathy has asked here. Kathy, her mom just passed.
Oh yeah, sure. Let's do this. Let's get a connection, Kathy.
Well, this one. Well, no, maybe not. Okay, hold on. For Kathy.
Yes, she's in a new relationship. Love it.
I almost put this away, but because I felt like maybe this wasn't the right one.
No, don't. Okay, so no.
Oh my God, she's in a new relationship. Michelle is in a new relationship. I love it.
So here's the thing: is what we have to realize is when we're looking at cards, we have to get rid of the actual name. Even though it says gamble, sometimes the gamble doesn't mean anything. Look at the image. The image actually says to me that this is a new start. Your mom was like very, very close to you. And I feel as though now you feel maybe you're alone walking this pathway. But I am really going to say to you that you're not. Trust in the fact that mom is here. Thank you. I've just heard I'm here as well. So when it says, Kathy, just trust in this. You're not actually gambling. It's now about standing in your power and trusting that mom is with you, because I feel that mom was very, very, very strong in your life, and very much you were very together, but she's actually walking the path with you. And I've just heard you're not alone. She's absolutely with you. And as you're walking through this door, just know that she is with you. And whatever is on the other side of that door is absolutely beautiful. There you go.
I love it. How did that feel?
Oh,
Kathy, how did that feel? Okay. There was someone I saw that said difficult situation. There you are, Sue Hackenmiller.
Oh, Sue.
Do you know Sue?
No, but I'm going to know her energy very shortly.
Okay. Oh, okay. 3 cards came out.
Great. Give me number 1.
This was on the top.
Okay, wealth. Yeah.
Can you guys see that? Okay,
Yep.
This is wealth.
What's the other card?
and then they all kind of like came out together stuck. So here we go. So
Like
wealth,
secret, yep.
secret. Can you guys see that? It says secret, and then, oh, surrender.
Okay, so this actually shows me here, and it wouldn't necessarily be wealth, it could be abundance. So I want you to know that the abundance is actually all around you. And even though you're in a very tough situation, I'm going to say, allow yourself just to sit in this intuitive space. The surrender element is very, very important. The one thing that interests me is the fact that you have got wealth and surrender, and in between was hidden, which was the secret. So whether you are holding something a secret or you are not bringing something out into the forefront, that's something you may need to look at. What is it that you are not seeing? What is it that you are choosing not to look at? What is it that's not working for you? And then the rest of it, you have got wealth and abundance. You have got the abundance, but what is it that you're choosing not to see? And actually, I'm going to say, turn that card and surrender to it, because everything's going to work out. I always say, trust in the process. The details work themselves out, and it's all going to work out. In fact, I'm actually just being shown an iron, which is funny, which means it's actually all going to iron itself out.
Oh, I love that. Does that make sense for you, Sue?
Weird.
That is so great. The iron. Right?
Iron.
The iron.
Seriously saw it. A hot iron on cotton sheets.
Oh my God.
Weird. Yeah.
Okay, does that make sense?
Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know.
Okay. Let us know if there's a delay on here. So
Yeah, that's okay. It's
so,
all good.
Okay, so someone was asking me in full caps.
Trying to surrender. Oh, that's probably Kim.
There, Kimberly. Kimberly's coming to Scamania. So she gets a card. She's coming to Scamania. If you come to Scamania.
I'm okay.
This one keeps falling out. Didn't even have to grab it.
Oh, Kim, you've got the choice card. All right, Kim, this is you choosing you. This is not you choosing anybody else. I know the situation with your mom. This is really you choosing you. It's choosing your life, allowing your life to make your own decisions. Where are you putting your energy? Where is it that you're choosing to put your energy? And so I'm going to say, when you choose you, you're always making the right choice. You're always making the right choice when you choose you.
You have to read what Sue just wrote.
Would love to iron it out. Perfect card is my sign.
Penny, the card for my sign.
Penny.
Spirit.
I didn't know what that meant. I was like, it's got to be something.
I love that. I love that. Okay, should we do one more?
Sure. Why not?
Let's do BJ.
BJ.
BJ, we know BJ. Yes. Okay. BJ always comes. BJ always comes to celebrate your life event.
And she comes and brings little goodies. She brings like chocolates and things like that, and I love it.
All we remember is the chocolate.
Yeah, sometimes I can't eat it because I don't always eat chocolate, but I love it.
I know.
Put this okay. Oh, yeah, I love it.
This is for BJ. Okay, for BJ. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Why can't I'm the cards are just sticking to themselves, so but I have two.
Oh, this journey home.
This one came first. Home.
Okay, so this actually makes me, as I sat with that card and as I started to feel into the card, what it felt for me, BJ, is this is all about you. This is all about returning home to your soul, not necessarily as in passing, but this is returning back to your soul, returning back to what feels right for you. Thank you. In alignment, making sure everything is aligning up, and knowing that when you step into you and you're stepping into what you need to do, you're actually stepping into alignment of where you need to go. This is the journey for you, BJ. This is about these lives that hit you with twists and turns and all of these things. Now it's about saying to you, okay, what is my journey? Why am I here? What is it that's going to bring me home to my soul and make me feel comfortable? And I feel like this is really you opening up and exploring that. Because here's the thing, BJ, you wear your heart on the sleeve. You give to everybody. You give. What do you give yourself back? And it's not about, it's about time, it's about energy, it's about looking, it's about nurturing yourself, because that's the part of it. And that's why I'm seeing it's about you having that journey back into your soul and nurturing you.
Oh, that feels pretty darn perfect.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in BJ's life,
Yeah,
but there you go.
yeah. That's I mean, I do know what's going on, and that sounds pretty darn perfect.
Okay.
It's maybe the lesson about loving herself and taking care of herself.
There you are.
And doing those things that really nurture
Yeah.
her. I mean, not just in a necessarily physical way, but an emotional, spiritual, on
Yeah,
all
definitely.
levels. On all levels. Yeah, that makes sense, BJ. It
Yay.
really does. Okay. All
I
right.
love that.
For today, please go and visit the website. Tune into your own energy. See if it feels right. You have any questions about the retreat? Our number's on the bottom of the webpage. You can call us, talk to us, ask questions, chat. Let us know if you need to solve something. We'll help you to get you to the retreat. So it's skamania.celebrateyourlife.com. Take a look at the website, watch that video, because that will give you a really great idea of the energy of what the event is all about. So it's skamania.celebrateyourlife.com. And please all just take a moment, if you would, go to the website, tune into it for yourself, watch that video on there, and we'll see you in 3 months.
Yeah.
You'll come and join us.
Yes,
And we'll give you big hugs and we'll dance together.
I love it. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Thank you guys. It's going to be exciting.
Thank you everyone for being with us.